Having health as always, but I mean, and he's got memory problems, like maybe.
Oh God, I looked at it last night. The office is nice. The boss is nice.
Yeah, very nice. Because it's a
Sacred Heart, so that was a nice thing.
Is everybody here? Konbanwa. This is a very special night for me and for the club. Greg was somebody that we all knew, and a very special person. Not only that, a great photographer. And this happens to be this year is the 10th anniversary of Greg's passing, and I feel very honored to have this show here and all the help that Masako, his wife, has done to put this show together. Anyway, I want Masako-san to do the talking because...
Well, I'm not prepared to talk. I just... if you watch the movie afterwards, I think it'll be more eloquent than what I have to say now. But thank you very much for being here. And I often wonder if Greg would agree with the selection of the photographs that I have chosen. He may not like it at all. But I'm really glad to have the opportunity to have his pictures, part of his work, being shown here, and to have you all to see it. Thank you.
My name is Baumgartner. I'm the president of the club. I want to thank Bruce Osborne for that exhibition, and I want to thank also Masako for being here with the pictures of Greg 10 years after his death. Greg Davis was one of the greatest characters of the history of our press club. He had an analysis, a vision of the world we live in, which was extremely deep, profound, dark, cynical, paranoid, which no editor in this world would qualify to analyze the world. Greg used to do it. Because if people had the mind of Greg, and he influenced me a lot, and I felt very close to him. If some people had that vision of the world, he would never become an editor today in a news organization. And he's gone, and he has not been replaced. He was one of the top photographers of Time magazine in Asia. He was working in particular with Philip Jones Griffiths, the Welsh photographer of the Vietnam War, the war in Ireland also. Philip was very famous with his book Vietnam Inc. about the war in Vietnam, and these two people, Philip and Greg, used to work together all around Asia, and I miss both of them very, very much. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Năm 61 đến 64 cho từng 72 với mấy xã là thuộc cái bùi diễm biết mà trọng có không có rồi đánh nhau rồi là mình xung phong rồi là đối là một cái mắt cái mũi rớt cái đặt mắt ông như gương cái thái cả rồi ra cái chất chí đó là có như không có chẳng có mà thấy củi đó là trôi tróc hết, cái củi mà phục khuê là 5-3 đến trước.
Everything is okay. I'd like to see you have a couple of beers, have a long chat. Yeah.
He passed away on May 4th. The diagnosis was liver cancer. It all happened so quickly, I could not figure out what was going on. Greg had always been strong, healthy, and active. His sudden death left me lost. Greg and I met in Kyoto in 1970. It was a time of student unrest, and change was in the air. I was a student at Kyoto University, and Greg had come to Japan after serving in Vietnam for 3 years. Soon after we met, Greg told me that we could not have children because he had been exposed to defoliants in Vietnam, but I did not give it much thought. He covered Asia primarily for many international magazines, including Time, for which he was a contract photographer for over 10 years. One of the goals of our trip was to find the site of the base where Greg was likely exposed to Agent Orange. The Bien Hoa area remains one of the hottest spots for dioxin contamination today. The Long Tan district has a population of 230,000, of whom some 1,000 children and adults suffer the after effects of defoliants.
Cái dạng như tôi hồi sanh này ra đó là nhiều bị lắm. Có đứa hai sinh sống không có. Có đứa hai mắt mù luôn. Dạng 82.
Small children that I see in this village, so they are being born now, and the mothers were not necessarily exposed, but maybe their grandparents.
It means that their mother or their father may be exposed to dioxin through the breastfeeding.
It's the third generation.
Yeah, the third generation in Vietnam for many years already, especially in the south.
A variety of tests were also conducted in several localities near Saigon. Near Long Tan, a roadside was treated with dinoxol sprayed from a buffalo turban mounted on a 2.5-ton truck. Results were considered fair to excellent. Those chemicals already proven most effective as defoliants will continue to be used until faster acting types can be developed. It should be noted that the chemicals, when used appropriately, are harmless to man and do not render the soil unfruitful beyond one agricultural season. Defoliant operations are continuing on a daily basis in the Republic of Vietnam. Targets are vegetation along lines of communication, roads, canals, power lines, and railroads.